All right, you guys, let's go ahead and do the DLR together. We are on week 2, day 1. So the first 2 sentences are written incorrectly. So it says, write the sentences correctly. So sentence 1 says, many childs ride onto a bus every day. Right away, we can tell that sentence is not written grammatically correct. Child, you guys, is not a word. If you want to say more than one child, you say children. So many children, let's get rid of that and put children on top. Many children ride onto a bus every day. Onto. We are going to get rid of the to and just keep on. Many children ride on a bus every day. Actually, you guys, I like it more if we just, if we just eliminate that word altogether. Many children ride a bus every day. Also, every day is one word, so we need to make sure that we put that together. So let's rewrite that sentence now that it is correct. Many children ride a bus every day. Period. So let's move on to number 2. It's important. Oh, look at that. It's important to stay and use seat when a bus is moving. Okay, you guys, there's so much wrong with this sentence. We have so much correcting to do. First, let's dive into that first word, it's. This it means it is. You could replace it and it would still make sense. It is important to stay, right? That means this is a contraction. A contraction are 2 words that combine to make one. For example, do not make the word don't. Have not makes the word haven't. Does and not makes doesn't, right? So when you make a contraction, you always need an apostrophe. So we need to put an apostrophe between the T and the S. It's important to stay and use seat. You guys, use Y-O-U-S-E is not a word. What do you think I'm going to replace use with? Your, Y-O-U-R. It's important to stay in your seat when a bus is moving. All right, you guys, A-N. A-N. We haven't had a lesson, but we briefly talked about A-N versus A. Okay? You use A when the next letter is a consonant. All right, those are all the words, or all the letters, that are not vowels. So for example, B, C, T, S, Z, and you use A-N when the next letter is a vowel. Okay, so, oh, sorry, too far. The next letter is a consonant, so that means we need to use A. So let's take that away and use A. It's important to stay in your seat when a bus is moving. That's perfect, you guys. Let's go ahead and rewrite it. It's important to stay in your seat when a bus is moving. Oh my gosh, that is so important, actually. All right, you guys, and we usually, oh, I spelled this word wrong. Consonant. I knew it looked wrong. But anyways, we don't usually do 3 and 4, but you guys, today, it's Friday, we're going to get a little crazy. We're going to do 3 and 4 today. So write the missing word. The sentence says, there is a law that buses blank stop at railroad tracks. So we're going to replace it with one of these words. There is a law that buses must stop at railroad tracks. Sounds pretty good. There is a law that buses should stop at railroad tracks. You guys, think about it. If it's a law, is it an option? No, so We got to get that out of there, because should means you have an option. But if it's a law, it's not an option. There is a law that buses can stop at railroad tracks. Again, it's a law, so it's not an option, you guys. So we are left with must. Number 4, people who drive buses must be very blank drivers. So I want you to go ahead and do this one on your own. So people who drive buses must be very helpful drivers, must be very friendly drivers, must be very careful drivers. So you guys, it's going to be careful, because bus drivers have to be careful drivers. They have people riding their bus that want to be safe. All right. Great job, y'all.